So we're going to be doing a segment that I call Act the Part.
Okay.
Action.
All right, Matthew, I'm going to coach you on this one here because I know you're not without talent. So you got to make sure that you get this performance all you got, Matthew, because you
Okay.
never know who's watching. This
Uh-huh.
could be, this can lead to bigger and better things. And you just never know. So I
Uh-huh.
need for you to make sure that you just put your all into this. I need you to commit to this.
Okay.
Can you commit, Matthew?
Will do.
Can you commit? I need more enthusiasm. Can you commit, Matthew?
I can commit.
All right. Yes, you can do it. Yes. All right. Action. 2 years ago, promises was all I heard. Wait a minute. Let me
Oh,
finish.
okay.
2 years ago, promise was all I heard out of your mouth. And now you want to walk away and tear down these walls in this house that I helped build, by the way. You used to tell me sweet things. I mean, sweet things in the morning time. Now all you want to do is just hurt me and think that everything is fine. I mean, you better be careful what you say to me. Yeah, because it might turn around on you. You better be careful. Be careful what you do to me. Somebody might do it to you. Now, who was there for you when your ass was out of work without a dime, all by myself, taking little man to church? I was doing that. I was doing that all by myself. So quick to hang up the phone when I step into the room. What's that all about? Now you want to turn all around. I'm getting tired of playing fool. So again, you better be careful what you say to me, because it might turn around on you. And you better be careful what you do to me, because somebody just might do it to you, bro. If the shoe fits, wear it. All right? I'm just letting you know. All right? If the shoe fits, wear it. Mm-hmm. What you gotta say?
I mean, look, 2 years ago, I didn't know you had male friends. Yeah, yeah,
What?
male friends.
Excuse you?
Yeah, I saw it. Look, stop.
No, you ain't see a damn.
No, wait a minute. Let me finish. Let me
Mm,
finish. Let me
mm,
finish.
mm.
2 years ago, didn't know you had male friends. Off him in college. In college. He thought I wouldn't find out because he went to college.
Mm.
2 years ago, I didn't know you had male friends off up in college.
You're too dumb to go to college. That's why.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Mhm,
All right.
mhm.
But I'm not dumb enough to too dumb to find out that you're still reaching out to some of them. Mrs. Busybody. Yeah, Mrs. Busybody.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. You I'm not that dumb, apparently. I could find that out. Yeah, you talking to your male friends. Used to listen to me when you were down and lost, but now you don't even respect me. Ever since I got laid off from my job. Are you serious? Like you
Are
you
you
better be
serious?
careful. You better be careful. You better be careful what you say to me because it might turn around on you. Yep. You better be careful what you do to me too. Because
Mm.
somebody just might do it to you. Now,
Hmm.
who gave you money? Who? Who gave you money when your ass was broke? Without a dime.
Mhm,
Right
mhm,
here. Right here.
mhm, mhm,
Right here.
mhm,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
mhm.
Yep. Even though that little man is not my child, I made him mine.
Yeah, you did. You
He
did.
ain't even mine.
Yeah, yeah. I give you that.
Stepdaddy of the year. Stepdaddy
Yeah,
of the year. You don't even
yeah, 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 I give you that. Yeah, you know.
yeah, this first
Yeah,
time you said that.
yeah,
First time you
yeah.
acknowledged it. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
nice to do that.
All
So
right,
instead
okay,
of running
okay,
to your
all
friends,
right. Oh God.
see
Oh.
you so quick to run to your friends. You just run to your friends and talk about what we do up in this house and then you want to party all night long and And I mean, what are we even talking about? What the hell are you even talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what you're talking
You just
about.
want to party.
I don't know
You
what
just
you're
want to
talking
party all night.
about. I think what you're talking.
Look. All I gotta say is you better
Talking a lot.
so I can't talk. Look, all I gotta say is you better be careful. You better be careful what you do to me, what you say to me, because it might turn around on you. You better be careful what you do to me, because
You better
somebody
be careful.
might be do it to you.
You better be careful. That's all. You better be careful.
No.
You know,
If the shoe
you
fits,
gotta.
if the shoe fits, wear it. You better be careful. That's all I gotta say. All these male friends and partying and
You better tread lightly up in there. That's all I know. You better tread lightly up in here.
you should look in the mirror.
What? Oh, you got a lot of sass. Okay, you got a lot of sass all of a sudden. Where you get all this backbone?
Wow.
Like I said, you better be careful.
This disrespect. Ever since I got laid off, this is what I got to do.
Yeah, because you broke now. You know, kid, you knew. When the last time you paid a bill up in here, Jody?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like
Mhm.
Melvin is not here. Melvin is not here to be, messing with my mom. To be, worried about what I pay. It doesn't matter. I'm still a man. I'm still the man. I'm still the man in this house. All right.
All right. Okay, I'll let you have that one. Matthew Kenner, y'all. Come on now. Oh, that was a cold read, ladies and gentlemen. I've been learning that from yeah, good job. It was
a good song to do that too.
Yeah, I did not. I had you in mind. I had you in mind, and you pulled it off just like I expected. So thank you for playing with me. Yeah, I normally do another game called This or That. We gotta do that next time. I'm considering your time again, and I have two more final questions to ask before we go. So next time we come on, I'm gonna do the This or That. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now, I wanted to know. I like to ask this, and I love the responses that I get. If you have 5 people, if you have the opportunity to have 5 people at the seat of your table, dead or alive, who would they be and why? And I need the why for each one that you choose. 5 people.
Okay. So Malcolm X.
I like it. I get a lot of problems. Yeah.
Because he was revolutionary with his thinking. Like he was around during a time where, civil rights period, they call it. And he was fighting for Black people to have a better life in this society, but he wasn't doing it in the orthodox method that, someone like Martin Luther King was doing. He was like, protect yourself at all means necessary, but he was very educated. He came from a background where he was in the streets, but he was also book smart. He educated himself while being in prison. I would love to talk to him about how he got to that point, like how he was able to educate himself while being in prison. He read in the dark where he strained his eyes so much he needed glasses as a result. He was very charismatic. He could speak. He had a wide vocabulary, but he was his tone and his diction and his voice. He was a very great orator.
Got it.
And I would love to pick his brain and listen to his story out of his own mouth, even though I read the autobiography back, when I was a kid. So definitely him. I would like Martin Luther King to be there too, because he was nonviolent. He was peaceful, but he was also a very extremely intelligent man who wanted better for.
You said Martin?
Martin Luther King.
Okay.
Right. But I'd like to see the contrast between him and Malcolm X.
Yeah.
How they would interact with each other
at that moment. Yeah.
Because they had class. Even though they had different ideologies, they still would have coexisted, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Respectfully, and it would have been fine. But I would love to meet Michael Jordan, because I grew up idolizing him as an athlete, but I've heard some negative things about him, but I still want to see for myself. So I could learn so much from him as far as his drive to be successful, to do more, not just in athletics, but just like how to be disciplined and just be a successful human being all around. Like he'd be somebody I just would want to talk to if he was going to be friendly, of course, because I've heard some bad stuff about him. But
Right.
also, you said 5.
Yes.
I
So you
love
have
to
two more.
Tupac.
Mhm.
Tupac,
I get that a lot too.
yeah, because of his versatile personality. Like he could have been a gangster one minute, he could have been very vulnerable, he was very poetic. The next minute, he was an actor. He's very artistic, but he was a great writer, musician, and rapper. So I would have loved to see how it would be to hang out with him and hear his story, pick his brain, the whole nine. Also, um, Kobe Bryant.
Mm.
Kobe Bryant was, I mean, he was just, I mean, I have more people that I could have gone into history with that I would say I'd like, as far as an actor, Denzel Washington, I would like to have him sitting at the table too. But
Mm.
those are the
No,
people
we
that,
got 5. Oh, that was 6.
okay,
Gotta
so
take
six,
take
six.
one off.
That's 6.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with
Okay.
Denzel for number 5 then.
Okay. All right. Now, who would get the big piece of chicken and why?
Out of those people,
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Denzel. Wait a minute. Denzel, because he played Malcolm X. He
Mm.
had studied
Oh,
Malcolm X
okay.
to portray him, and he did a phenomenal job portraying him. And he is older than any of those men were when they died. So he
Right.
has more life knowledge at this point than
True.
they probably had.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that answer, and I like all the selections. So
Thank
thank you for that. And
you.
so this is a question I take from the late James Lipton from Inside the Actors Studio. So Matthew Kenner, when you enter into the pearly gates, what would you want God to say?
Great job. Great job, my son. Whatever. I mean, if I'm, if God's called me his son or anything like that, you did the best you could. You did great things. You left the world a better place
Mm.
than
Hmm.
when you entered it, and you loved your family, and you took care of your parents, your kids, even your grandparents to an extent, and great job. You weren't perfect, but you did the best you could.
Amen.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, and I
Kind
hope
of
you
get
hear that
emotional
too.
a little bit thinking about that.
Yeah. I hope you hear that too, Matthew. I really hope you hear that too. Yeah, I hope that he receives you, from your lips to his ears. So I hope you receive that as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
So, and I also wanted to, let you know from the time that we spoke and you was able to share so much, you was able to pack so much. I mean, we only been here for a little over an hour, and I hope your son doesn't be mad at me. But but I just
you.
really
Your mom's there.
appreciate. Yeah. Okay. Good. So I appreciate everything we was able to unpack in this over an hour, and I just wanted to just make sure that I gave you your flowers while you were here, and just
Thank
make
you.
sure that they're well deserved.